There's a specific kind of exhaustion that comes from constantly questioning yourself, constantly wondering if you're pretty enough yet, smart enough yet, talented enough yet, interesting enough yet. Like your whole life is one long audition and you're waiting for the world to finally hand you permission to feel confident. And I need you to understand something immediately. The girls who seem the most powerful in this world are usually not the girls with the most proof. They're the girls with the strongest self-belief. That's it. People love to mock delusion until they realize almost every successful person on earth had it. Because what is delusion really? It's the ability to see yourself beyond your current evidence. And psychologically, that actually matters. Your brain is constantly collecting evidence based on what you believe is possible for you. If deep down you think you're awkward, unwanted, average, forgettable, your behavior subtly follows that identity. You hesitate, you shrink, you over-explain, you second-guess yourself in conversations, you tolerate things you shouldn't. But when someone believes they are valuable, their entire nervous system changes, their posture changes, their eye contact changes, their decisions change. They take opportunities faster, they recover from rejection faster, they literally perceive the world differently. Confidence is not just an emotion, it's behavioral. And honestly, I think some of you are trying way too hard to be realistic. Realistic according to who? A world full of people who gave up on themselves at 19? Sometimes I listen to the way girls speak about themselves and it's honestly heartbreaking. I could never pull that off. I'm not the kind of girl men obsess over. I'm too late. I'm not naturally confident. Says who? You have repeated your limitations so many times they started sounding factual. Meanwhile, there's another girl, same looks, same resources, same age, same opportunities, walking around fully convinced she's unforgettable. And guess what? The world often responds to her accordingly. Because human beings are extremely suggestible. We are constantly teaching people how to perceive us. That doesn't mean you become arrogant or disconnected from reality. Real confidence is actually very grounded. The most confident women I know are not desperately screaming for attention. They just move through life with this quiet certainty that they matter, that they belong in beautiful spaces, that they deserve great love, that they can figure things out. And yes, sometimes a little delusion helps. I actually think healthy delusion is one of the best survival skills a woman can have. Not delusion that ignores reality, delusion that expands it. There's a difference. Like maybe right now, your life does not fully reflect the woman you know you can become. Fine. But why would you identify more with your temporary circumstances than your potential? That makes no sense to me. I've always found it fascinating how people will call a woman delusional for believing in herself before the results show up, but they never call people delusional for believing the worst about themselves with absolutely no evidence. Okay, a girl says, I think I could build an incredible life. Everyone says she's unrealistic. A girl says, nothing good ever happens to me. I'm probably not special. I'll never succeed. Suddenly, everyone calls her self-aware. Please. Half the world is just collective pessimism pretending to be intelligence. Also, confidence becomes so much easier when you stop making every interaction a referendum on your worth. One awkward moment does not define you. One rejection does not define you. One failed attempt does not define you. Confident people are not confident because life always validates them. They're confident because they do not emotionally collapse every time life doesn't. And I need you to hear this part carefully. The goal is not to become delusional so people will like you more. The goal is to think about yourself in a way that sets you free. Free enough to walk into rooms without mentally comparing yourself to every woman there. Free enough to flirt without obsessing afterward. Free enough to try new things without needing guaranteed success first. Free enough to take up space without apologizing for it every 5 seconds. Because the truth is, the version of you that changes your life will probably feel slightly delusional to your current self. She has standards you don't fully have yet, beliefs you don't fully have yet, discipline you don't fully have yet. But every identity starts as imagination before it becomes reality. So honestly, start romanticizing yourself a little. Speak about yourself beautifully. Walk like your life matters. Assume good things are possible for you. Stop treating confidence like it's something you earn after perfection. Confidence is what creates the life you want in the first place. And if you must be delusional about something, be delusional enough to believe you are capable of becoming everything you secretly dream about. Love you no matter what.